Solidarity, comrades. Today I wanted to talk about a great figure in Chinese history and uh, propaganda efforts, educating socialism towards the masses. And it is about this guy right here, Lei Feng. You may have heard the term follow Lei Feng's example, closely followed by love the party, love the people, love socialism. Lei Feng is a Chinese martyr that has been used as a nationwide propaganda campaign in China since 1963 to this very day, where his image can be seen almost everywhere, even to this day on metros, buses, bus stops, signs, billboards, t-shirts, textbooks, everywhere. Every Chinese person knows who Lei Feng is. Lei Feng was born in Hunan province, like Mao Zedong, in December of 1940. Before the proclamation of the PRC, he lost all of his family. His father died when he was 5. He lost his younger brother, who died in unknown circumstances. His elder brother was exploited as a child laborer, and he died from that exploitation. And his mother committed suicide after being dishonored by her landlord, which was also common in the pre-People's Republic of China era. This drove him to join the youth corps of the Communist Party, Communist Youth Corps, and by the age of 20, he joined the transportation unit of the People's Liberation Army. He tragically died in a motor accident at the young age of 21. Lei became a national icon in China after the discovery of his personal diary by Lin Biao and the party, and it was presented by Lin Biao, the great comrade Lin Biao, in 1963, and this became the first Learn from Lei Feng campaign. This diary's content held Lei's great admiration for the deeds of Mao Zedong, the liberation of China from imperialism, and the building of socialism, Mao's revolutionary fervor, and his fantastic efforts at building that socialism and building new China. It also held Lei Feng's own revolutionary fervor for building socialism in China. There is even a Learn from Lei Feng Day held on March 5th every year in China, and you can, and he's a very important icon in Chinese history. And I think that we can learn from Lei Feng and follow his example, because if everyone held the same revolutionary fervor of Lei Feng, that every exploited person who held that same communist, socialist, revolutionary fervor of Lei Feng, that China would be a much different place. Not just China, but the entire world. Sorry about my ums, I'm still working on those. Lei Feng did not do much in his life, but he inspired billions of people. He has been used throughout even revisionist China, from Deng Xiaoping to Xi Jinping, all the way up to this very day. And he's not very well known amongst many Western socialists, and I think that educating Western socialists about it may be a good idea, or teaching a few of you about Lei Feng and following his example. You can tell from, if you saw the thumbnail of the video, you can see his famous Yushunka hat, I think that's how it's said, and holding the rifle and everything. He wasn't a combat soldier or anything. It's, part of the propaganda push, but that's not the point. The point is that he held a great admiration for anti-imperialism revolution, the deeds of Mao Zedong, and I think he's a great figure to learn about. And it's very interesting how even the smallest cog in the revolutionary machine can be so useful. Even one person can, as the Chinese say, one grain of rice can tip the scale. And Lei Feng is a great example of that. And he lives on to this day through media. I think they even make children's cartoons about Lei Feng Man, a movie coming out, Lei Feng Man, a cartoon movie teaching kids about that. And Lei Feng and following his example is imperative. I try to follow Lei Feng's example every day. I try to make sure I'm a good comrade, a good socialist. I try to make sure I educate myself, try to make sure that I educate those around me, and I try to do my best to help organize, educate, and agitate when I can, when the material conditions present themselves. And I just wanted to make a short video letting people know who Lei Feng is. You can look into it more yourself. There's plenty about him online, especially coming from Lin Biao and the Chinese Communist Party throughout the years. You can find many images. It's a very tragic story, and I think that making a little short video about Lin Biao, or not Lin Biao, about Lei Feng would be fun. Letting more people know about him would be nice. And rest in peace, comrade, and solidarity to you, comrades.